Hello and welcome to the Strive Life Summit. I'm your host, Sharan Sammi, Manifesting Abundance Mentor and Intuitive Energy Healer. And I'm here today to take you through the Rewire Your Mind for Money, Wealth and Abundance Masterclass. So the agenda today is I'm going to be talking you through an understanding of your own money mindset. What is money mindset and why is it so important? Then we're going to go through the topic of money blocks. So uncovering what are money blocks and identifying the most common money blocks that people tend to have. And then we're going to look at how to rewire your mind for success to then activate your wealth consciousness. And then towards the end, I will then give you some information on further support. So before we get started, I just wanted to introduce myself. So I'm Sharan Sammi, Manifesting Abundance Mentor and Intuitive Energy Healer. And in terms of my background, I spent 20 years in the corporate banking world here in the UK. I then started my own personal development journey over 18 years ago, where I trained in various coaching and healing modalities on the side, just for fun, just for a hobby, for something to do. Then throughout my banking journey, I decided to resign to turn my childhood dream into a reality, which was to get onto TV. And I literally secured that, managed to get onto a TV agent after 52 rejections, got onto TV. Then I secured a permanent role on a top UK TV soap without any acting experience. And then after a period from that wonderful TV experience, I then decided to return to the banking world and I managed to secure 110% pay increase. Then I decided later on in life to then follow my passion and start my own training and coaching business in January 2020, that should read, where I then left the banking world to basically become an entrepreneur. So now I'm a manifesting abundance mentor, intuitive energy healer, natural psychic medium and astrologist, as well as a corporate executive trainer. I'm married and I've got two wonderful earth angels, a daughter and a son, and I love my family time as well as my 5 a.m. morning routine. And I love to manifest even more money and abundance. I love cooking and relaxing on spa retreats. And above all else, I also love my Indian chai tea lattes. So I love my Indian tea. So a lot of people call me a serial manifester. So I am known as a serial manifester, or as clients call me, the queen of manifestation. So you may then be wondering, well, why is that so? So I'm just going to give you some examples in terms of what I have actually achieved in my life as a positive serial manifester. So throughout my life, I actually won a brand new car, which today's value is worth £35,000. I live in a 6-bedroom dream home, showroom home, fully furnished. I actually won all expenses paid trips away to Miami, to Paris, to London, on spa retreats, photo shoots, all expenses paid. I then managed to secure a position on UK Sky TV here in the UK, and also lots of radio interviews. I've been on TV, like I've just mentioned. I've also got over £500,000 in investments, which generate thousands of pounds of passive income each and every month. I also managed to secure a person literally giving me 15,000 in cash in an envelope at one time. I had radio stations calling me to enter their competitions. So it was like an open ticket to win everything that they offered. I've also, in terms of my business, been able to have 10 clients, which generated 30,000 of income in 2 days. So that's just some results there. And also 110% pay increase in the corporate banking world, like I mentioned. And then UK premium bond winnings of over £50,000 in cash. So that's just a few snippets in terms of the things that I have actually manifested. So you may be wondering, why am I sharing this with you? Well, the reason is it's to inspire you that you too can achieve more money and more abundance, where, as I always say, anything is possible. And that's what we're here today to do, to strive in our life, to achieve even more greatness. So let's get started and dive into your money mindset. So as a starting point, what is money mindset? Okay, so our money mindset links directly to our initial thoughts, then which determine our beliefs, the attitudes that we have in life, which then ultimately also influence our behaviors, the actions that we take. Our money mindset shapes our perception, the way we think, the way we feel about money and financial success. It also determines how we interact and the relationship that we have with money, the money that's in our life, but also the money that may not be in our life. And it's strongly influenced by our subconscious beliefs. So we've got our conscious mind, and then we've also got the subconscious. And everything we do on a day-to-day basis on a conscious level is 95% determined by the subconscious. And this is our subconscious beliefs about wealth, finance, success, our self-worth, our confidence levels, even our self-love for ourselves. Related as well to money, to abundance, and all of our financial matters within our life. So your money mindset is the foundation of your financial reality. So just thinking, in terms of your life right now, where is money? How do you view money right now? Because that is a key indicator in terms of what is going on right now within your money mindset. So I'm going to give you now some traits of a positive money mindset. So first of all, you've got like an abundance mentality. Okay, so with an abundance mentality, this then formulates the belief that there are limitless possibilities. There are endless possibilities in the world. The universe is opening up all of the possibilities. So all of the things that you desire, this is having the mentality to believe that actually I can achieve the things that I want to achieve. Confidence in earnings. Now, this is a very positive trait because this is trusting in your ability to generate income and also create the wealth that you desire. So, for example, if you're working right now, if you're employed, or even if you're in business, it's trusting and knowing that you are going to have that sustainable income, or even going to a further extent that you can grow your income. You can get the pay rise, you can get the promotion. If you're in business, you can get the clients. So it's having the confidence in your earnings. The next trait is a willingness to invest. So really being open to invest in yourself. And that's exactly why you're here right now in the summit, to really increase your personal development and your growth. Because when you invest your time, your energy, your effort, even your finances in your own personal growth, this then expands and it gives you the opportunities to grow even further in your life. Also having a gratitude for wealth. And this is having that vibration of appreciation. And one key, and I'm going to come on to this in terms of exercises a little bit later on, but gratitude is really key to uplifting your vibrational energy, which then helps you to manifest the things that you desire. Being proactive in life. So this is all about taking the initiative to learn about finances and seeking new opportunities. So you being right here, listening to this presentation in the summit, is actually taking the initiative to learn, to develop, to grow even further. And then also developing that growth mentality. So this is about any challenges, any obstacles, those roadblocks sometimes that we sometimes encounter in our life. And it's about viewing those as opportunities for learning and to also self-improve ourselves. Instead of feeling it's a struggle, you're actually viewing it as an opportunity to move past it, to move through it. So these are the positive traits of having a money mindset that's working for you. However, if you are somewhat of the opposite side, okay, and this is towards the struggle, the limitations, or even that scarcity negative mindset, some of the traits to identify this would be the scarcity mentality. So this is basically believing that opportunities are limited. Having that thought process, oh, I can't possibly go for that job, that new job or that promotion because I won't be given the position. Really viewing the opportunities are limited. It's not there for you. Having self-doubt in your earning abilities. So this is also lacking the confidence in your ability to actually generate more income and more wealth. So for example, if you're working, if you're employed, you've got a job, this could be like feeling that, oh, I won't be able to secure a pay rise. I won't be able to get a promotion, or even like if I want to change jobs, I won't be able to do that. And having that lack of confidence in your ability to really step up to make more money. Fear of investments is also one of the negative money mindset traits as well. This is like a reluctance to invest in yourself, or, opportunities due to, the fear of loss. Am I good enough? Am I worthy enough? That fear of failure. And there's also other limitations, which I'm going to come on to shortly within this presentation. So resentment towards wealth. So this really ultimately comes from our deeper feelings, the negative feelings that we may have, even on the subconscious level, about money or even wealthy individuals. And again, I'm going to come on to this in terms of the money blocks shortly. Having a reactive attitude. So this is basically sitting back and waiting for opportunities instead of actively seeking them out, instead of making that phone call, instead of sending the email, following those intuitive nudges. It's just literally taking a more passive view in life. And then also having a fixed mindset. And this is really viewing if there's any challenges, any roadblocks, any struggles, any negative obstacles in the way. This is viewing it as more negative, like it's really like a detriment to me progressing, rather than an opportunity for growth. So these are just some of the traits of having a negative mindset. So really just identify right now, where do you think you are in terms of your money mindset? Is it more on the positive end, or is it more on the negative? And it's okay if it's on the negative, because that's why, I'm here today to talk you through this and how to rewire your mind for the wealth, for the abundance and success that you desire. So a positive mindset is key to achieving financial success, as it really fills you up with that optimism, that confidence and the self-assurance to just know that you can do it, that can-do empowering attitude to then attract and manifest the money, the wealth, the prosperity and the abundance towards you with ease and flow. So moving on, a scarcity mindset, though, will actually hold you back in life. So there is a contrast there between the positive and the negative. So now let's dive into money blocks and explore some of the most common limiting beliefs about money that many people actually experience. So first of all, what are money blocks? So just take a moment in your mind right now and just think, what are money blocks? And it's those things, right? Money blocks are those things, those limiting beliefs, those negative thoughts that really stop you, stop your ability to attract and to manage more wealth and abundance towards you. And they come from different areas in your life, okay? So there's 4 key areas that they can come from. The first one is really your past experiences, even from childhood, which then formulates your belief system, and it formulates then everything else that happens in your life. It could come from society conditioning. So especially when you were a child, the people you were around, your parents, your family, your extended family, your teachers, your peers, your friends, family friends, their beliefs and what the society around you, what they actually thought of money and how they viewed money. And that could have a direct influence in terms of your own money mindset. Your family beliefs about money. So even like your parents, your mom, your dad, what were the things that they kept saying when they were when you were younger, around money? If you can imagine, like if you went into town or you went into a toy shop or a sweet store and you wanted something, what were the first things that your parents would say to you? Would they say, yes, that's fine, I will buy that for you? Or did they say, no, you can't have that, we can't afford it? No. And how many times as a child did you hear the word no? It could also come from your DNA ancestral chain. So this is really key because it goes through the heritage. So it goes through not even your parents, it goes beyond that. Your grandparents, your great grandparents, and what were their thoughts and what was their mindset like to do with money, because it passes through the generations. We've also then got past lives. So, you know, whether you believe in past lives, etc., that can have a direct impact. So money blocks can create barriers to financial success, to abundance, and also to attracting more wealth and money towards you. So some of the most common money blocks that I have seen with working with hundreds of clients, and also you may identify with some of these blocks, you having them personally, which is completely fine, because the first key really is having the awareness. Do I have these blocks? Because when you've got that awareness, we can then help to rewire your mind to open you up to that positive mindset so that you can attract and manifest the money, the abundance, and the wealth that you truly desire. So some of the common money blocks that I have seen, and you've probably noticed these as well, is that fear of success. You know, if I get the pay rise, if I get all of this money, you know, am I going to be able to cope? Am I going to be able to do the job that I need to do? You know, that fear of success, what is that going to mean? Where is it going to lead me? Am I going to be able to cope? The fear of failure. You know, am I going to be good enough? You know, am I going to be worthy enough? Am I going to make mistakes? Is it all just going to be a disaster? You know, then what are people going to think of me? The belief in scarcity, you know, compared to the abundant mindset, you know, oh, there's not enough, there's lack, you know, that limited mindset. Not good enough. You know, I'm not good enough to get the pay rise. I'm not good enough to go for the promotion. I'm never going to get the promotion. It's never going to happen. Not worthy enough. You know, everything happens for everybody else, but it doesn't happen to me because I'm not worthy. I can't do it. I'm not good enough. You know, that worthiness issue. Money is evil. Now, how many times have you maybe come across that in your lifetime? You know, money is the root of all evil. You know, and even like avoidance. So you avoid, you know, concentrating on your money. You avoid, like, for example, if you've got bills or credit card statements coming through the post, you avoid opening them up. Or even now you get them online. So you avoid opening the emails. So you would just avoid knowing about your financial situation. And that has the underlying blocks. You know, comparisons leading to inadequacy. So this could be like in your social peer or your work surrounding or your environment, looking at other people and thinking, well, they're so wealthy. They've got the car, they've got the house, but look at me, I haven't got that. So comparing yourself to other people, which then causes you to feel inadequate, not good enough, not worthy. It could also be that cultural conditioning, you know, we prefer to be happy. You know, happiness is better than having the money. You know, money doesn't buy you happiness. You know, all of that cultural conditioning and how you were brought up. Even overthinking and over analyzing, you know, where am I going to get the money from? How's the money going to come in? You know, keep overthinking it. Even the overthinking is attaching yourself to money. And then you actually sometimes block it from coming in because you're thinking too much. And that turns into a negative downward spiral. And then also dependency. So if you're completely dependent on the money and you're completely, you know, everything is you're just so concentrated and focused on your money, like I need this, I need this, I need this. If I haven't got this, if I haven't got that, and it's thinking as a negative trait compared to opening yourself up to the abundance and the positivity. So all these impact your money mindset. And at the end of the day, life has no limitations except for the ones that you create in your own initial mind and the beliefs that you have. And a belief is just a thought that you keep thinking over and over and over again. So if you are thinking any of these, like, I'm not good enough for that pay rise, I'm not worthy enough to get these clients, look at everybody else, they're so successful in business, or they're so fantastic at their job, and how about me? That inadequacy, this is going to really have an impact on your money mindset and really influence whether you're attracting money towards you or whether you're actually repelling it away from you. So going further, identifying your money blocks is the first step. That is the awareness. Having that foundational knowledge is really important because then we can move forward to rewire your mind. So now we need to understand why rewiring your mind is so super important. So the importance of rewiring your mind is so that you can unlock your financial freedom, the money that you truly desire. And having a positive money mindset is going to open up the doors to having financial independence and creating the wealth that you really desire. You will then also attract the opportunities towards you. So having a healthy and positive beliefs about money will increase the likelihood of you recognizing, first of all, and then taking advantage of the financial opportunities, such as going for that job, such as applying, completing the application, such as maybe even going on social media and promoting your products and services if you've got a business. It also then increases your life satisfaction. So a positive mindset contributes to your overall happiness and also fulfillment in life. And I would say in all areas of your life. It also then reduces financial anxiety, because when you rewire your mindset for growth, you are then helping to reduce the fears and the worries, relating to money. So instead of feeling, oh, I'm not good enough, it's rewiring it to actually think, actually, I am good enough. I am worthy. I am deserving of all of this wealth. And it also then builds up the neuroscience connections. So research has actually suggested that positive thoughts can really reshape your brain pathways, which influence your behaviors and your decision making. So you are then creating new neuro pathways, which is new ways of thinking. It's like reprogramming everything so that you can focus on attracting more wealth and abundance towards you. Also, it's important to rewire your mind because it empowers your personal growth. So a transformed mindset encourages continuous learning and development in all of your financial matters. So are you ready to learn how to overcome your money blocks and rewire your mind for success? So give me a virtual nod. Let's do this. Okay, so the first technique I'm going to give you is gratitude ritual for abundance. So the technique is simply creating a daily gratitude ritual where you can acknowledge and even write down at least 3 things that you are grateful for. So you can either write them down, and years ago, Oprah Winfrey put this together like a gratitude journal, but you can write it down or you can actually say it out loud. So I'm so happy and grateful today for my Indian chai, my cup of tea. I'm so happy and grateful for my pen. I'm so happy and grateful for my phone. But it's about really feeling into the emotions. It's not about the words. It's about feeling the feelings and really creating that higher vibration. So the impact of this is when you focus on creating that attitude of gratitude, you shift your mindset from that lack, from that scarcity, the limitation, all the way through to abundance. And it gives you that feeling of contentment, and also then helps you to attract more positive financial experiences in your life. Because what you do with gratitude is you are uplifting your energy into the vibration of thanks and appreciation. When you lift your vibration to a higher level, you are then opening up to the synchronicities. You will then attract the circumstances, the situations, the events, even the people towards you that are in the exact same vibrational resonance as you, which means, as the law of attraction suggests, like attracts like. So if you lift your vibration, you're going to open yourself up to the opportunities, to the pay rise, to the clients in your business, to the money to come through, the money, wealth, and abundance. So it switches you from the limitation to the abundant mindset. So the next technique, which I have used, and I use all of these and they're super, super powerful, is creating an affirmation journal. So really just journaling. So the technique here is really focusing on positive affirmations and experiences relating to money. So beginning with I am, a statement such as I am worthy of financial abundance. Or you could say I attract wealth effortlessly. So having that positive affirmation is going to really rewire your brain at that deep subconscious level, which helps you to attract more wealth and abundance towards you. So the impact here, like I mentioned, is this technique helps you to embed those positive beliefs at the deep subconscious level. So this really then opens you up to gaining that wealth mentality and the mindset, which then opens you up to attract more opportunities towards you. So another technique could be visualization. So this is visualization with emotion, because emotion is a human GPS system, okay? It's a human GPS system. It tells you straight away, are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad? So you know through your emotions. So a technique that you could use is literally you spend a few minutes each and every day and you visualize your financial goals as if they've already been achieved. And with this, you really engage your senses and the emotions with success. So it's about really closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths, and then really focusing in on what your financial goal is. So whether your financial goal is to generate 5,000 a month, maybe it's 10,000 a month, maybe it's 50,000 or 100,000 in the year. So it's really focusing on that, but it's going deeper. So what is that money going to give you? You know, what is the impact? Is it because you want to buy the fantastic holidays and take your family on holiday? Is it that you want the car, which is completely fine, having tangible items? Is it that you want to pump the money into for your business? Is it that you want to create the time freedom so you can spend more time with your family to create beautiful memories? So whatever that means for you. But here, engaging your senses. So in your mind, when you've closed your eyes, you literally just see, you know, your ideal day, for example. Notice how it feels. What can you hear around you? What can you see around you? And then tapping into your emotions and making it even bigger. Because the impact of this, it's really going to create a strong emotional connection to your goal, to your end goal, rewiring your belief to the positive intentions, you know, the things that the impact of the money. And then it also aligns your subconscious with your desires, because the more you visualize, the more you're going to imprint this in your mind. You're going to literally rewire your mind. You're telling your subconscious, this is what my life is about. You know, this is how I see things. And over time, your subconscious is not going to know the difference between what's real and what's not real. You know, and athletes do this all the time. You know, before they have their race coming up, you know, visualization techniques, and they visualize them completing and finishing and winning the race. And they've done it so many times, and they've rehearsed it so many times in their mind that when they get to the racetrack, their mind is already in that awareness that they've already won the race. And so what happens? The actions follow. They do the race and they win, just as exactly the same as what was programmed in their mind. So what you think about, you bring about, which is a principle of law of attraction. So the things that you think, the things that you embed in your subconscious using the power of visualization will be super powerful for you then to attract the things that you want towards you. So rewiring your mind using these techniques is super powerful. Okay, so now I want to take this a step further. Okay, and I want to focus on activating your wealth consciousness even further. So are you ready? Give me a virtual nod. Okay, so activating your wealth consciousness. So this is your mindset or your state of awareness that really recognizes and attracts the abundance and opportunities available in the world towards you. And you are really activating that wealth consciousness at that deep subconscious level, creating the thoughts, the beliefs, and the attitudes that will positively support your financial growth and prosperity. So using those 3 techniques I gave you, the gratitude, the affirmations, the visualization, that's really going to help to embed everything in your subconscious, and it's going to rewire your thoughts, your beliefs, and your belief is just a thought you keep thinking over and over again, which then supports your attitudes, the way that you think, the way that you feel, your paradigms, that your viewpoints in the world about prosperity and wealth. Having that abundance mentality, like I mentioned before, understanding that there are enough resources, there's enough for you, the opportunities are coming your way, rather than viewing wealth as just limited and scarce. Forming as well that positive relationship with money. So to help to activate your wealth consciousness, it's about understanding what your relationship is with money, and then developing a healthy and empowering perspective on money. Seeing it as a tool, for attracting your goals and, creating positive experiences rather than a source of stress and fear. And just for fun, I'm going to give you so much money here. Oh, so much money. So there you go. It's flying. It's flying to you. You've created that wealth and that success from that wealth consciousness. So money can be everywhere. Literally, it can be everywhere. It's here. Okay, so when you activate your wealth consciousness as well, you also impacting your self-worth and that deservingness. Like, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have this amount of money. I deserve that pay rise. I deserve that promotion. I have the promotion. I am wealthy, going back to those affirmations. So really believing that you are worthy of the financial success and abundance, which then allows you to pursue the opportunities without the self-doubt, without the limitations, without the guilt, and then opening yourself up to the money and the abundance that you truly desire. Being proactive. Okay, so this is about taking the initiative in financial matters. So this is such as investing in your personal growth, which is what each and every one of you are doing right now in this summit, seeking new income streams. So taking this money, for example, and investing it. So whether you invest it in various different aspects, maybe stocks and shares, maybe property, maybe, interest in a bank account, whatever it is, and you can get independent financial advice to advise you which way to go. But seeking new income streams and then making informed financial decisions is really going to activate your wealth consciousness. Now, going back to the slide where I showed you all of the things that I manifested. So this was right at the start. All of the things that I have manifested over the years. Okay. And that's really having this wealth consciousness and the mindset to actually invest, investing in my mind, learning, developing, growing, but also investing the physical cash. Like, for example, in premium bonds here in the UK, where you can invest the cash and that then you get a chance to win back money, putting it in a bank account and you get the interest income, putting it in stocks and shares, and then you get the dividends and you also get the financial capital growth, investing it in property, and then you get the rental passive income coming in. So there's lots of different income streams that you can then generate. Quite recently, I've also downloaded a sales app here in the UK, but you've probably got it worldwide as well. There's lots of different sales apps and literally decluttering my drawers. And I've got 2 children, as I mentioned at the start, all of their clothes, their toys, all of this stuff. Literally, some of it has been bagged up to go to the charity shops, but other things I have literally been listing on sales apps, even Facebook Marketplace, and selling them, and it all accumulates. And this helps you to become proactive, really activating your wealth consciousness so that you can increase that money, that wealth, that growth, and that prosperity towards you. So it's about being proactive and taking the action and taking the initiative. So moving on, aligning with your financial goals. So here it's about really getting focused on what your financial aspirations are. and then taking the consistent action. So if, for example, you've got a goal of, say, you want to make 100,000 or 50,000 or even 250,000, whatever that figure is, you want to make that over the year. You could have your main, say, your employment role if you're working, or if you've got a business, you could have, your steady flow of clients. But then if you've got that income that's generating this amount, but you really want to increase to this amount, how are you going to fill that gap? So this is on taking the consistent action to look at different ways to generate that wealth and generate that income. So it is about taking the action and aligning that with your financial goals. The other key area is to surround yourself with abundance. Now, there's so many ways you can do this. Okay, one of the ways is to have the money around you. Literally, look at your purse, your handbag, your wallet. Is it full of cards, or has it got physical cash? You can surround yourself with abundance, such as the techniques I gave you, saying the gratitude, writing down key affirmations. That would really help you. Now, I do have an affirmations ebook, which I wasn't going to mention, but I have got it on my website, which is sharansammi.com. And you literally go to the resources and you can find the affirmations there. And there's an ebook which gives you 100 daily affirmations, which can then uplift your positive energy, helping you to attract more positivity and abundance towards you. But really, even writing down I am affirmations and surrounding yourself with the abundance. So putting them on the wall, wherever you are, in the office, or, on your fridge, in the kitchen, somewhere where you can see them. You could even use them as a screensaver, and you could say, I am worthy of creating this wealth. I am wealthy. And a really good affirmation that I use is, I am a money magnet. Money flows quickly, easily, and safely to me right now. And this is, the more you say it, the more you're embedding it in your subconscious, which then attracts it towards you. But surrounding yourself with abundance will really help you to amplify your wealth consciousness. And this is also about being around positive and financially successful individuals, because they will help to inspire and uplift your energy and also your mindset. So just as a side note, you can now think of, there's a famous quote, you are an average of the top 5 people you spend the most time with. So just in your mind right now, think about those people that you spend the most time with. It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be your work colleagues, it could be your associates. Who are those top 5 people you spend the most time with? Because research suggests you are an average of the top 5 people. So are those people supporting you, encouraging your growth, sharing ideas and inspiration and supporting you? Or every time you have an idea or a suggestion, they literally give you all of their fears, they disempower you, disencourage you, put the negativity on all of your plans, create that doom and gloom atmosphere and environment. So which would you rather be around? The positive, supportive people or the negative people? And this is your choice, because we have a freedom in our lifetime to decide the people that we spend the most time with, because it's really going to help you. So being in a group of like-minded individuals is so powerful. So really noticing who you spend the most time with, it's really essential for your own learning and growth. And you're here in the summit right now. So you're connected with like-minded people that want to learn, that want to grow, that want to develop. So doesn't that feel exciting? Because you can connect with other people, that are going through this journey together, to really uplift their energy together. So ultimately, I hope you have enjoyed this session, and I strongly encourage you to work through your money blocks and to use the rewiring your mind techniques for success that I gave you before, the gratitude, the affirmations, and the visualizations. Those are techniques that are so easy to do, but they're also so easy not to do, because life just gets in the way. So you can schedule the time each and every day to make sure you do this. Because rewiring your brain and your mind, it's not just you do it for one day. This is ongoing. It's an ongoing personal development journey so that you can open yourself up to even more wealth, even more prosperity, even more money, and above all else, even more abundance. So the key outcomes from today's session is we went through understanding your money mindset and also looked at the positive traits and the negative traits of having a money mindset. Then we looked at what are money blocks and why is it important to really look at them and to have the awareness of what money blocks you actually have. Then we looked at the most common money blocks that I've seen with hundreds of clients that I've worked with, and they're the most common that we have. And then we looked at the principles and techniques of how to rewire your mind for success, and then also then activating your wealth consciousness. So I'd like to thank you for listening to me, but I would also like to take your personal development and manifestation journey even further. Okay, so you can expand it even more. So to do that, I invite you to access the Manifesting Money and Abundance Code. Now, this takes you through my unique Manifesting Abundance Blueprint, which is designed to activate the 9 essential keys to unlocking and attracting your prosperity, your wealth, your money, and your abundance from within in all areas of your life, to transform your life and manifest your true greatness, where I always say anything is possible. So to get access to the Manifesting Money and Abundance Code with the 9 essential keys, all you need to do is you need to click on that link and then you can access the code for free. Okay, it will also be in the summit notes as well with this video presentation. So just make sure you click on that link to get the free access to the Manifesting Abundance Code today. If you want to take it a stage further and book a free empowerment call with me, you can do that, or you can contact me at sharon@sharansammi.com. And also feel free to connect with me across social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. And all you need to do is just search Sharan Sammi and you can connect with me directly. So thank you for joining the Rewire Your Mind for Money, Wealth and Abundance Masterclass. I hope you enjoyed our session today, and I look forward to connecting with you further to support your manifesting money and abundance journey even more. So all the best. Thank you so much for listening, and I will connect with you again very soon. All the best. Bye.